back to my World War II role models and mentors, and I'm thankful for what they taught me. One of the most important lessons: never take for granted family, faith, friends, and freedom. In conclusion, the closing quote that summarizes my feelings as I stand before you today in uniform is a quote from General Douglas MacArthur. I suppose in a way this uniform has become part of my soul. It's a symbol of my life. Whatever I've done that truly matters, I've done wearing it. When the time comes, it will be in this uniform that I journey forth. What greater honor could come to an American and to a soldier? To those of you who've gone before us, to those who are now serving in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard, and to those who support us, wives, husbands, sons, daughters, aunts, uncles, neighbors, friends, thank you, and God bless you this Veterans Day.
I'm not your story. Yeah. Do you know it was?
It's up here.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking behind me. Oh.
Thank you, veterans. Thank you, the families of veterans, for supporting the veterans, and for the non-veterans here, thank you even more, because it's kind of a small turnout. If you're not a veteran and you're here, that just means a lot to the veterans that you're here standing with us and that you support us. So thank you.
Other than the life that we have. And those who serve, we learn one lesson about freedom, and that freedom is not free. You have to have some resolve and commitment to where you are and what you want to be free. And as we come together over the years that I was in the service, what made us work so well together, we came together and trained in a way that brought us even closer, because we discovered something that's unique we couldn't do without each other. Not one of us could have success unless the others had success. And it's the same thing today. Not one of us can have success because the person to your left, right, rear, and front, they will have to be someplace to help you. That's the world we live in. When I think about those who served and I had the responsibility to lead, I never saw them as rich or poor, black or white, brown or yellow. I saw a group of young men and young women that I lived with, trained with, and not only that, shared my life with. See, I don't have anything more than that. But when you work with people and you work together, you can overcome any obstacle.
Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Went from Tucson all the way up to about somewhere above the 38th parallel. People asked me, well, didn't you know what town you were in? And I said, well, as a private in an infantry company, they don't tell you those things. They just tell you there's your hole, go get in it. The first firefight I was in was when the Chinese come across the border, and when they hit us, and they come across in like ants coming off of an anthill. There was millions of them, and we couldn't stop them. We burned up tanks, we burned up artillery pieces, machine guns, trying to stop them, and they just kept coming. And artillery would hit into them, direct fire. There would be a big gob of them, and then they'd just fill right back in again. And when they got close to us, we started advancing to the rear. The army doesn't retreat. They advanced to the rear. And we did. And they kept pushing us pretty hard. I went, and the unit I was in, I joined an infantry company that had 160 people in it. I got wounded on New Year's Eve, and there was 28 people left in the company. Most of them, or a lot of them, was because of cold weather injuries. It was 40 and 50 degrees below zero. We had no winter clothes, none whatsoever. And if you would have thought, you know, we went back to the Civil War ages where we wore rags around our heads and on our feet to keep warm. That's the only way we could.